The following program is rated TV MAV. It contains violence and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
You know, I'm really going to enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like this show?
No, I plan to watch television.
Welcome to our podcast, our rant room. And we usually rant about anything, but mainly rant against Democrats and crap that they've going on. Man, you know, we could just read the news and come up with all kinds of stuff to rant about.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, or even everyday life, you know.
Yeah.
Just stupidity you see on the daily, you know, and I always say, you know, I can fix stupid, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah. You know, and talked about fixing stupid, anything to deal with transgender.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Just stupid.
They're fucking mentally, you know, and that's the woke that the fucking Department of Education is pushing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, if you're not happy with being a boy, well, change it. Let's make you a girl.
Change it. Sure. You can change into a girl or vice versa. No, you can't. You can never change genders.
Nope. You cannot.
You can't.
Nope.
You can't.
No.
So
I don't understand why people, he changed to a girl. So, you know, oh man, she's a she now.
Yeah. No, she's not.
I used to work at a nursing home, and some girl, I don't remember her name, was changing into a boy. And you look at her, she looks like a girl, but she had a beard. And I just look at her and I shake my head. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jeez.
You just want to go slap that shit right off her.
Well,
you know,
I don't know.
I don't understand it.
You know, I wonder when that became a thing. I don't remember that growing up. Do you?
No, I think no. I think what started it was that fucking dumbass Jenner.
You know,
I think it started to bring it out in the mainstream.
Well, I think the mainstream media probably took their cue from Jenner. Okay, it's okay to talk about, but Bruce Jenner wasn't the first, and he won't be the last. It's always a he. He's always a he. You know. There's no way he can be a she.
What would happen, and what would he say or do if somebody come up to him and said, "Hey, Bruce, how's it going?" You suppose that fucker would say, "Oh, you offend me," or who fucking knows what he would do?
Yeah. My name's Caitlin or whatever it is now.
Yeah. Fuck that. No, it's not. Fucking Bruce.
What a bunch of garbage, you know. And
it is.
I've seen interviews with that. You know, he wasn't the first, but I think it gave the media permission to talk about it. And now that's all they do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. That's just like speaking of which, all media is all they talk about. They're bitching. The media is showing everybody, like when DOGE comes in and, oh, fuck, you know, we're losing our jobs. He's cutting back on government waste. And man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm losing my job that I had for whoever knows how long.
Yep.
But think about it. Back when that fucking biggest joke in American history, fucking COVID-19 come, everybody that didn't take the shot got fired, or people lost their jobs, and for some reason, because they refused to take it, the military people got let go. They covered it for very, very little bit, but other than that, there was no big media coverage on it like there is now. It's just, oh man, everybody's losing their job because trying to make the government more efficient and cut back waste. But oh shit, no, can't be doing that.
Yeah. So and the thing about it is, if the Democrats will bitch about, hey, they're cutting jobs or whatever that you're talking about, so then why doesn't the media? It's because they're lazy and in the tank for liberals. Why doesn't the media say, are you against cutting waste?
Exactly.
Are you against cutting fraud? Are you against cutting abuse? They never ask that.
Nope.
Because
they don't.
They're liberals themselves, and they said, well, Trump promised to bring jobs back, and yet they're cutting jobs here and stuff. No, he's cutting waste and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And
everybody through the years has said, oh God, we got a government contract. Man, we're gonna soak this motherfucker till the end.
Yeah.
Well, not no more. Not
the
no
gravy
more.
train's coming to an end.
Exactly. Fuck
and
that.
Yeah. They the biggest story on the past week is says Trump was saying, or Elon Musk was getting ready to leave DOGE.
Yeah.
He was upset and he's not going to do it again. No, he was always scheduled to leave DOGE when they get done and for a short time. And now President Trump is talking about extending this time. I said, they're disingenuous. Well, Elon Musk is leaving DOGE because he can't take it anymore, is what the implication is. No, he was always scheduled to be short term.
Yeah, it's not permanent. They're just, he was brought in to help straighten all the bullshit out in government.
Yeah.
Because he's another Trump. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
And he knows how to get shit done.
And there's stories that I've seen, DOGE uncovered this, and this. I thought, geez, that's what he's there for. That's what he got hired for.
Yep. Exactly.
So it's just when he starts chopping more specifically, I think the Department of Education, when he wipes shit out like that, that's when they're going to go crazy. But now, the media is going crazy over tariffs.
Oh, shit. And speaking of that, I seen a clip of, what do you call her? The little black orphan Annie. And she was given in a press conference and said that Biden was going to add 25% tariffs to everything.
So why was it good? Just because TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, anything Trump proposes.
The and Biden didn't do it. He just rolled over because all the other countries said, no, you're not. You're not going to do it. So he didn't. But now Trump is doing it and they're raising hell. But Biden wanted to do it, but he pussied out.
Yeah. Oh, he was a wimp and he would just roll over when people wanted to screw the United States, and he did that for 4 years.
Oh yeah, I mean, roll over and put his ass in the air and say, "Fucking fuck me up the ass,"
Yeah, it's
here for you.
He's terrible. He was the worst president, and Carter is going, "Oh, thank God he came along."
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, exactly.
So he's not viewed as the worst. Oh man.
Yeah, and what it's going to surprise. I'm trying to think. when he gets done with all his shit that he wants to do, makes the government efficient, gets rid of waste, gets rid of all the bullshit, and they start drilling and bringing oil prices down, and we start selling oil like we did when he was first president, and just make wages go up, everything. What are they going to say then? What are they going to bitch about then?
Oh, they'll find
You know,
something
I'm
because
sure they
it was
will.
under Trump.
I'm sure they fucking will.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but DOGE cuts, it's like, oh, you're opposed to cutting out waste.
Yeah.
So you're opposed to that stuff. But it doesn't matter no matter how good it is. It's just like
Right.
if Trump cured cancer, the Democrats would bitch about all the doctors he was putting out of work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And all
That's it. No matter what.
in my opinion, I firmly believe that they do have a cure for cancer, but they don't want to make it official and bring it out because it would take away all their billions of people donating.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. It's like I got MS, so they said, "Well, there's a cure out there, but it was, they make too much money on a thing." No, I don't side with that because they'd make a ton of money coming up with a cure,
right? And then also, like the big drug companies like Pfizer. They sit there and push all pills for whatever, pills for
all kinds.
Yeah, diabetes, whatever.
Yeah.
All they do is push pills. They do not have a cure. Why ain't they curing diseases? We are not patients, we're customers.
Uh-huh.
That's all we are.
What was the last one cured? Was it polio in the 50s?
Probably. Polio, back the old time diseases, measles
and stuff.
Yeah.
But measles, you hear it cropping up. Parents don't want to have their kids take a shot, which is kind of terrible.
It is. And then, you got these kids nowadays. Let's put them on Ritalin. Yeah, it'll calm them down. Why don't you take care, find out why he needs to be calmed down?
Yeah.
Find the fucking cause of it.
Yeah. Do you remember when your kids were growing up, as the school year rolled around, you had to get shots for your kids, right?
We got all the vaccines before they start kindergarten.
Okay, and then you didn't have to see. I don't know. I
don't remember if we had to give them more shots. They had to have so many shots before they started school, and then they finish it out at a certain age, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's how it went. I think. No, that's been 40 some years ago. I don't remember that. Shit, but I think that's what it was.
But I remember getting measles and mumps shots when I was a kid.
Yeah, and chicken pox. Remember what Mom used to do with chicken pox?
Take us over to get us infected.
Take us to the neighbors. Let's go. We're gonna get it.
He's got chicken pox. We're gonna have a play date now.
That's right. That's just the way they did shit back then.
Yeah.
It's unreal. I'm glad we grew up when we did.
Yeah.
I wish my grandkids, and even when our kids were growing up, it wasn't it wasn't like it was when we grew up, but it was close.
Yeah.
But now my grandkids, they'll never know, they'll never experience that stuff.
Yeah, but do you also think, well, they don't know any different?
They don't. No,
Yeah.
they don't. No.
So
No. No.
it's not like you looking back now because they don't know any different.
Right. Right. Yeah. And like you said, when we was growing up, even when we was younger, all the cousins and everybody loved coming over
Yeah.
because of what?
We had the toys.
We had all the toys. Yep. I mean, we had mini bikes and go-karts.
Go-karts.
And when we got older, we had all the muscle cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was how would I put this? For as much shit as I'd done when I was growing up, I had the best time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck. Man,
we
I
had-
had the best.
We had
Yep.
all the toys, and
Yep.
our parents didn't beat us or
Yep.
neglect
And they did-
us, or
Yeah. They did stuff with us,
Yeah.
whether it's a vacation or we all piled in the pickup and went out and rode mini bikes or go-karts or whatever it was,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just-
I remember piling in the pickup to go 10 miles away from Clarion. We used to stand in the back
Mhm.
and
Yep.
and look above, stand
Yep.
up in the back, and that would drive the liberals crazy now.
Oh, fuck. And do you remember? And now I don't remember. To me, I thought it was Dad's 55 Nomad
Uh-huh.
that he would put it on the railroad tracks, let the air out of the tires, and we rode
Yeah.
the fucking rails.
Yeah. It was the black 57 because it fit
Okay.
even better than the 55. If I remember right, he just deflated the tires a
Yep.
little bit
Yeah.
and we ran the rails.
Yep.
know.
Yeah. I knew it was a Nomad, but I'm not sure. I wasn't
Yep.
sure which one it was. But do you remember what he told us when we were done?
Yeah, don't tell your mother.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That's just,
And
I mean,
we
that's
did, but
classic.
she knew.
She knew. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she knew how Dad was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh yeah. I mean, we had a blast.
don't tell your
but-
mother. Yeah.
Yeah. But kids nowadays, no. Most of them don't know. Well, most of them, 99% of them don't know how to tell time with a dial on
Analog
a
clock.
watch. They don't know how to write cursive. They don't know how to
No.
use a rotary phone.
No.
It's fucking or drive a 4-speed.
Yeah.
No, they ain't got a fucking clue.
Yeah. On the flip side of that, I'm sure the kids these days, that boomer doesn't even know how to program his phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. If
All
I have
that
problems
they
with that, I'll ask my grandkids.
Yeah.
How do you do this? How do you do
Hey.
that?
Yeah. You know, tech support, you on the phone with them, and tech support said, you have a grandkid around somewhere?
Yep. Or you watch them play video games. You come in and what the hell are you doing? Well, I'm playing such a game, and you look at it and go, "What the hell?" Says, "Oh yeah, man, this is fun."
This is fun. Well, that's incredibly violent, but okay.
Yeah. Or another thing that I wish my grandkids would experience is Saturday morning cartoons. The good ones.
Yeah, but and this is from our perspective. The cartoons these days are stupid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Granted, Bugs Bunny and shit like that was kind of dumb, but it was
Yeah.
funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was a lot of shooting and hurting each other all the time, but it was funny.
And Saturday morning was always cartoons.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Is it still? Do you know?
I have no idea. No idea. And they'll never experience the TV station shutting off at midnight. You
Well,
know,
that's
you-
a good thing, I guess.
yeah, and, you know, it's just fuck.
Or when they signed on in the morning, they did the
Yeah, Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance and Star
Yep.
Spangled Banner.
Yep. They did that every morning. Yeah. Yep.
So just like in school. I'm sure it's been years since they did the Pledge of Allegiance.
Now I know my daughter in Omaha, they do every morning.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Well,
she's in the kindergarten and they do that every morning.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
I
That's
didn't
the
think that
only
they did
one.
that.
And I said, geez, really? I figured everybody freaking outlawed that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do
Oh, well, good for them. Good
Yeah.
for them, you know.
that. Yeah.
'Cause- Yeah, and sister-in-law up in Wisconsin years ago, about 5-6 years ago, we're talking about she worked in the public schools, and she mentioned it that there are 5 kids transitioning right now in the school year. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep. And I say, oh God, that's a problem. That's mentally, there's something wrong, and they're bowing to peer pressure. Oh, you're going to transition. Oh, you're brave, and let's celebrate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see somebody, whether it's somebody in school, an adult, whoever, I want to see them transition. Oh, I identify as a cat.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
oh, fucking right, man. It's on. The fucking litter box is coming out, and I'm gonna kick your ass outside for shedding or pissing or fucking shit like that.
Oh man. And yeah, they had 5 of them transitioning, and that blew my mind. I thought, really? Boy, talk about bowing to peer pressure, and they think it's cool. Okay. Think it's cool until you lose something that you were born with,
Yep.
or whatever,
Yeah.
gain something that you weren't. And
Yeah.
the mental illness that results from that. They
Yeah,
just
exactly.
play into it.
Yeah,
So,
and
it's
what's going to
terrible.
happen? What's going to happen years down the road when they decide, this wasn't such a good idea. I'm going to go back. Well, then
Yeah.
it's too fucking late.
Yeah. Yeah.
You already
Well-
jacked up your life.
Oh, you didn't tell me that then. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
no, they didn't. So
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
they're-
that'll come out. It
Yeah.
may take a couple of years, but that'll come out, and then there'll be a crisis of detransitioning or whatever.
Yep. Yep. And then you just
Problem
want to
with that.
take their parents and just beat the shit out of them
Yeah.
for being so fucking stupid.
But then you look back at it, oh, they couldn't tell the parents that
Yeah.
they were doing that. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily
Yep.
their fault, but it's the school. And that's where I think President Trump is starting with, okay, let's eliminate the Department of Education.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
go
That
with
is a big cluster fuck corrupt organization.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfucking real. Unfucking real.
Yeah. And the Democrats are now saying, oh, the tariffs are just going to raise prices. You know, it's going to be temporary pain for long-term gain.
Exactly.
And that's what I think. And I'm going to defer to President Trump on thinking on tariffs and all of that stuff because he's a billionaire. He knows a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
And that's what we voted for.
Exactly.
When I voted for.
Yep.
So
you bet. I mean, just let him do his stuff.
Let him do his stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like you said, short-term pain, long-term gain.
Yep. Let him do his stuff. That's what I voted for. And that's what I'll always say. We voted for that. I voted for that. Let's go for it.
That's right. That's right. Exactly right.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we've ranted enough. What does your timer say?
26.
My timer is not working. It didn't work last week, but I'll let you do and I figured we were coming up on a half hour and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. So,
but we'll be back to rant some more next week.
You bet. You bet. Now we'll have to what we'll have to do is when you guys come down here, you ought to bring your computer with you and we'll sit here on the table and we'll go back and forth or something.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do something. Yeah. Because
your studio's there, so that might have to take a week off.
Yeah, we may have to.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
And then once you come down here, you'll see all the stupid on the daily.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
We've got fodder for years, just since the election,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Slam the Democrats and stuff, and just let President Trump do his stuff. And
that's right. Let him do his thing. Yeah. They let Biden do his thing. Look what that fucking dementia fucking fruitcake did.
That's right.
He
that's
just rolled over and sucked everybody's dick is all he did.
Yeah. Well, it took Biden almost 4 years to screw up this country.
Yep.
Give Trump a month or two before stuff will start changing around.
I think to be right honest, I think give him a year before everybody starts seeing big changes.
Yeah, I do too. I think it'll take that much and it'll be good. So.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good, Marty. We'll talk to you later.
I love tonight's show.
Really?
Of course not. Just wanted to see if I could say it.